The Armenian Catholicosate of the Great House of Cilicia is a hierarchal see of the Armenian Apostolic Church. Since 1930, the Catholicosate of the Great House of Cilicia has been headquartered in Antelias, Lebanon.Aram. I became Catholicos of Cilicia of the Armenian Apostolic Church in 1995. Great House of Cilicia eras. First Cis era 267 to 301, according to the order of Catholicoi *Street. Gregory I the Enlightener was seated in Cis 267 to 301 before moving to Echmiadzin in 301, where he continued in office until 325. In 485 AD, the Catholicosate was transferred to the new capital of Armenia, Dvin. In the 10th century it moved from Dvin to Dzoravank and then to Etamar, to Arguina and to Ani. Shiva's era 1058 to 1062. Tavblor era 1062 to 1066. Dzamendev era 1066 to 1116. Dzovk era 1116 to 1149. Hromgla era 1149 to 1293. Second Cis era 1293 to 1930. Antelias, Lebanon era since 1930, having transferred from Cis in Cilicia in the aftermath of the Armenian genocide. Early history of the Armenian Church. The origin of the Armenian Church dates back to the Apostolic Age and, according to the ancient tradition, was established by St. Thaddeus and St. Bartholomew. In 301 AD, Christianity was officially accepted by the Armenians as the state religion. Saint Gregory the Illuminator, the patron saint of the Armenian Apostolic Church, and King Tiridates III of Armenia, the ruler of the time, played a pivotal role in the official Christianization of Armenia. St. Gregory the Illuminator became the organizer of the Armenian Church hierarchy. For that time, the heads of the Armenian Church have been called Catholicos and still hold the same title. St. Gregory chose as the site of the Catholicosate then the capital city of Vafashipat in Armenia. He built the pontifical residence next to the church called Holy Mother of God. In 485 AD, the Catholicosate was transferred to the new capital Dvin. In the 10th century it moved from Dvin to Dzoravank and then to Etamar, to Arguina and to Ani. Early era of the Catholicosate in Cilicia. After the fall of Ani and the Armenian kingdom of Baghradids in 1045, masses of Armenians migrated to Cilicia. The Catholicosate, together with the people, settled there. The seat of the church was first established in Shivas, moving to Tavblor, then to Dzamendev, Dzovk, Hromgla, and finally in Cis, the capital of the Cilician kingdom. After the fall of the Armenian kingdom of Cilicia in 1375, the church also assumed the role of national leadership, and the Catholicos was recognized as ethnarch. This national responsibility considerably broadened the scope of the Church's mission. Two Catholicosates starting 1441 AD. In 1441, a new Catholicos of all Armenians was elected in Holy Echmiadzin in the person of Kyriakos Ivaripat, See of Armenia. At the same time, the retiring Catholicos in Cis Gregory IX Musabijan remained as the Catholicos of the Great House of Cilicia. Therefore, since 1441, there have been two Catholicosates in the Armenian Apostolic Church, with the primacy of the Catholicosate of all Armenians in the Mother See of Holy Echmiadzin, recognized by the Catholicosate of the Great House of Cilicia. The Supreme Patriarch and Catholicos of all Armenians resides in the Mother See of Holy Echmiadzin. Catholicosate in Cis. The city of Cis was the center of the Catholicosate of the Great House of Cilicia for more than 6 centuries, starting in 1293 when the Catholicosate moved from Hromgla to Cis. The monastery of St. Sophia of Cis, home of the Catholicosate, dominates the town in early 20th century photographs. During the Armenian genocide, in 1915, the Armenian population in Cilicia was mostly destroyed. The last Catholicos to reside in Cis was Sahak II. In 1921, after renewed massacres of Armenians in Cilicia by Kemalist Turkey, Sahak II, with the surviving Armenian population, fled to find refuge in Syria. Catholicosate in Antelias, Lebanon. Sahak II, after leaving the premises of the Catholicosate in Cis, stayed at various locations in northern Syria and in Lebanon, running the affairs of the Catholicosate. In 1922, the American Committee for Relief in the Near East established an orphanage in Antelias for survivors of the genocide. It continued operating until 1928. After the Foundation's Executive Committee was petitioned in 1929 by Sahak II. In 1930, the now vacant buildings of the orphanage were leased to the Cilicia Catholicosate for a period of 5 years to be used as a seat for the Catholicosate and a seminary for training priests and teachers. The Foundation also agreed to contribute $6,000 $7,000 yearly towards running costs. The first Mass in the Catholicosate Seminary at Antelias took place on Sunday, October 12, 1930, using donations from Simon and Matilda Kaikien. The Catholicosate eventually purchased the property and land that housed the Catholicosate in Antelias. Ailing Catholicos Sahak II, who died in 1939, was aided in his later years by Papkani, who served as Catholicos coadjutor from 1931 until his death in 1936. The St. Gregory the Illuminator Cathedral was built through the donation of a benefactor whose name, Sarkis Kanajan, was only revealed after his death. According to his wish, a chapel in memory of the 1.5 million Armenian martyrs was also built, followed by a residence for the Catholicos called Vefharan, and a new seminary building. The chapel was built after the donation of Armenian Cypriot benefactor and art collective Aram Mutajan, son of Apostolic Mutajan, official translator for the British government in Cyprus. However, the Cilicia Museum is a much later development. It was built and inaugurated in 1997. Thus, the complex of the Catholicosate of the Great House of Cilicia in Antelias includes St. Gregory the Illuminator Cathedral, the Catholicosate Library, Cilicia Church Museum, Memorial Chapel to the victims of the Armenian Genocide, the Catholicos Residence. The Catholicosate complex also includes the Mausoleum cemetery where members of the Antelias congregation are buried. For a certain period, the Catholicosate also hosted an elementary Armenian school within the Catholicosate complex, but the school was moved to a new location a few kilometers away due to the expanding number of students and grade levels, as well as the need for additional classroom space. The theological seminary located in the nearby mountains in Baikfaya also serves as summer residence for the Catholicos and the clergy. Publications. Ask the Catholicosate has its own publishing house and has a number of publications, most notably the monthly Hask, the official organ of the Holy See of Cilicia. Others. The Catholicosate also publishes a great number of books in Armenian and other languages. languages, mainly on church literature as well as Armenian historical, cultural and literary subjects and series, collections of important Armenian literature. The Catholicosate of the Great House of Cilicia also organizes an annual book fair on the occasion of Feast of the Holy Translators, an official holiday on the calendar of the Armenian Apostolic Church to commemorate the legacy of the translators of the Bible and other Christian religious books to Armenian language in the 5th century. Hask Armenological Review. It also publishes the annual Hask Armenological Review on Armenian studies, prelacies and dioceses and churches. United States of America. Armenian Diocese of Eastern United States of America in New York, Connecticut. St. Stephen's Armenian Apostolic Church, New Britain, Connecticut. Washington, D.C. Sawpatch Armenian Apostolic Church, Bethesda, Maryland. Florida Street. Gregory Armenian Apostolic Church, Lauderdale, FL. Holy Cross Armenian Apostolic Church, Kissimmee, FL. Illinois. All Saints Armenian Apostolic Church, Glenview, IL. St. Gregory the Illuminator Armenian Apostolic Church, Granite City, IL. St. Paul Armenian Apostolic Church, Waukegan, Illinois. Massachusetts Street. Gregory Armenian Apostolic Church, Indian Orchard, MA. St. Gregory Armenian Apostolic Church of Merrimack Valley, North Andover, MA. St. Stephen's Armenian Apostolic Church, Watertown, MA. St. Asdvadzadson Armenian Apostolic Church, Whitensville, MA. Holy Trinity Armenian Apostolic Church, Worcester, Massachusetts. Michigan Street. Saki Armenian Apostolic Church, New Jersey. St. Vartanants Armenian Apostolic Church, Ridgefield, NJ. New York Street. Illuminators Armenian Apostolic Cathedral, New York, New York. St. Sarkis Armenian Apostolic Church, Douglas and NY. Holy Cross Armenian Apostolic Church, Troy, NY. St. John the Baptist Armenian Apostolic Church, Jamesville, NY. St. Hagop Armenian Apostolic Church, Niagara Falls, NY, Ohio. Holy Cross Armenian Apostolic Church, Pennsylvania Street. Gregory the Illuminator Armenian Apostolic Church, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Rhode Island, SDS. Vartanants Armenian Apostolic Church, Providence, Rhode Island. Wisconsin Street. Hagop Armenian Apostolic Church, Armenian Diocese of Western United States of America in Los Angeles, California. Armenian Apostolic Church of Crescenta Valley, Crescenta Valley. CA Holy Martyrs Armenian Apostolic Church, Encino. CA Holy Trinity Armenian Apostolic Church, Fresno, California. St. Mary's Armenian Apostolic Church, Glendale, CA. St. Garabed Armenian Apostolic Church, Hollywood, CA. Holy Cross Armenian Apostolic Church, Montebello, CA. St. Sarkis Armenian Apostolic Church, Pasadena, CA. St. Gregory Armenian Apostolic Church, San Francisco, California. 40 Martyrs Armenian Apostolic Church of Orange County, Santa Ana, California. Nevada Street. Garabed Armenian Apostolic Church, Las Vegas, Nevada, Canada. Armenian Prelacy of Canada, Quebec. Saup Hagop Armenian Apostolic Cathedral, Montreal, Quebec. Saup Kevok Armenian Apostolic Church, Laval des Rapides, Quebec, Ontario. St. Mary Armenian Apostolic Church, Toronto, Ontario. Saup Nishan Armenian Apostolic Church, Cambridge, Ontario. St. Paul Armenian Apostolic Church, St. Catharines, Ontario. British Columbia Street. Gregory the Illuminator Armenian Apostolic Church, Vancouver, British Columbia. Lebanon Armenian Diocese of Lebanon, in Beirut, Syria. Armenian Diocese of Beroea, in Aleppo. Armenian Diocese of Jezire, in Kamashli, Cyprus. Armenian Diocese of Cyprus, in Nicosia. Nicosia. Saupazdvadzadzan Church, Old Saupazdvadzadzan Church, as of 1964 under Turkish occupation. Sauap Bofos Chapel, Sauap Harutian Chapel, Sauap Amenipajich Chapel, Alevgas Sauap Magar Monastery, as of 1974 under Turkish occupation. Famagasta Ganchva Church, as of 1964 under Turkish occupation. Larnaca Sauap Stepanos Church, Limassol Sauap Kevok Church, Greece Armenian Diocese of Greece, in Athens. Iran Armenian Diocese of Tehran, in Tehran. Armenian Diocese of Isfahan, in Isfahan. Armenian Diocese of Apatakan, in Tabriz. Persian Gulf Armenian Diocese of Kuwait, in Kuwait City. Armenian Diocese of the United Arab Emirates and Qatar, in Abu Dhabi. Gallery.